Hi, my name is Mary Roberts and I live in Adrian. I work at Sienna Heights now for about 13 years and recently was selected and then elected as the city commissioner in town. I have never been in the military. However, my dad is a World War II vet and I have 4 siblings that are all retired Air Force. And I heard about the Woodworking Institute through a friend of mine named John Judas, who took one of the classes and has been out here a lot, and I saw the work that he did and how fascinated he was by it. So I took the class called Farmhouse Table. And the reason I took that class is because we redid our upstairs area, living area, and our house is small. And I really struggled with finding a table that would fit our needs for what I wanted. I had a vision in my head of what I wanted the table to look like. I wanted it light wood on the top, I wanted live edge, and I wanted dark legs. And I could not find a table like that anywhere. And I searched all over. I searched the internet and all over, up north, down here. I contacted some other woodworking places to have them make me one, and those were kind of expensive. And I thought, you know what, I can do this. I can do this myself. I did take a woodworking class as a 9th grader in high school. And funny story is that actually terrified me out of woodworking, because one of the things I remember from that class, Mr. Galgo's class, is watching one of my classmates trim the tip of his finger off in a saw. And ever since then, I've had pretty healthy fear of power tools. I can use a hammer and nail, no problem. I can use a handsaw, no problem. But when it came to that noise, it always brought back that fear. And so when I came to the class this time, I was still quite nervous because I really don't use power tools. I've never used a saw on my own in any kind of thing. And I told Luke that. I told him my vision and I told him my fears, and he was amazing. First of all, he understood my vision of what kind of table I wanted. He got the wood that was perfect for the table, and it has live edges on 2 sides, and the table turned out amazing, better than I ever expected it could turn out. My husband was a great support, and he was my handyman that would pick up tools and pick up other things for me. And I have a little puppy bouncing on me, and that's fine. I love little puppies. But Luke was amazing, and he gave us all the instructions and made it so plain and clear and calm. And he knew that I had these fears, and he explained it, and then he'd come and show us individually if we needed to, and he would help us when needed, but he really made us do the work. It was so liberating for me to get past that fear, that now I want to take more classes and do more things in wood. I've always loved the smell of wood. I grew up in Gaylord up north. I come from lumberjacks. That's how they came here. And I worked in a wood factory growing up as a college student. That's where my dad worked. So wood has always been a part of my family history. And being able to make a table on my own was just an incredible experience. So my favorite memory was, along with working with my husband, who was a great help, was that I learned how to use a router. And I never knew what a router did before that. I'd heard of it before, but didn't know what it was. But being able to put my specific edge on the corner of my table, being able to choose that and what it was going to look like, how much of an edge, was amazing. I loved working with that router and know that I could do it again. So yeah, it was a great experience overall.